As we know, in grading, retailers come to us because they need to have accurate information so that their customer can rely on what their word is, and we know how important that is for every retailer in India and every retailer around the world. Consistency means that as you're showing different diamonds to your customer, that the correct colors and clarities are always matching from stone to stone, and even in your set jewelry. And then the third item was the consistency, and then from day to day, morning till evening, our diamond graders are looking at evaluating stones. So as we know, when we come in the morning, we're always fresh. And we know that our eyes see a little differently after lunch. We're a little bit calmer, and we maybe are not so consistent. So we use special techniques in our lab. We use what's called master stones to help us stay consistent with the colors, and then of course the consistency also is in that more than one grader reviews every stone. So that's how we stay consistent and accurate and give our customers the very best possible service that we can.
Disclosed laboratory diamonds are making entry into the industry, and we also see the separate section where here in IIJS. Your opinion on the same, and will be the lab grown diamonds increase business for grading companies like yours?
Thank you for asking that. That's a challenge for everyone in the laboratory business today. As we know, there are different growers around the world. Some are growing here in India. There are Chinese growers. There are people growing in the United States and other parts of the world. And there are several different types of diamond. And actually, you can go to the IGL YouTube site at IGL-IndGem or IIJS.com, and you can actually see the video that we've created for that's talking about lab-grown diamonds. Yes, this is a challenge for retail jewelers so that they can present a piece of jewelry to their customer who wants to buy earth mined or natural diamonds, and be really assured that not one small diamond was mixed in with a CVD or a lab-grown diamond. We know this is a real issue for everyone. We do have special pieces of equipment that you can send a piece of mounted jewelry to us, or even your small Melly Loose, and we can identify and be 100% accurate, and that way you can mount those stones or present that finished piece of jewelry to your customer, and they will know that they're getting an earth mine diamond. As we know, there are going to be jewelry stores that are going to offer CVD or lab-grown diamonds as a collection within their store. Why? Because lab-grown diamonds are considered to be green diamonds. They're environmentally protective of our environment. We know that they're in harmony with our environment. Why? Because they're created in a laboratory. There is no mine that's opening the earth. There is no habitat that is lost with them. So we know that there are people who are going to seek out green, just like we have green energy and people are putting solar cells on their roofs of their homes. Why? Because we know that we have one world to live in. So there are people who want the rarity of an earth mine diamond, and that's a very special occasion or a very special part of our world. And there are other people who are going to say, no, I want something that's environmentally correct, if you would, or a green diamond. So we know that that will be a product that people will search out. So yes, we do have lab-grown diamond certificates that we do offer, and that is something that we're very proud to offer because we know that that's on the horizon. And we know that also other customers want to know that they're having an earth mine diamond or a natural diamond, and so we do have, again, separate grading certificates and separate grading techniques for those. So yeah, this is a challenge for us all, and giving the right information is the most important part, which is of course why people would come to IGL, to Independent Gem Labs.
Tell us something about your educational initiative in India.
This is a really exciting opportunity for us. Obviously, we have a very extensive staff here in India and the US with lots of knowledge, and we want to be able to share that with all of our retail partners and with our manufacturers. So we are coming up with some short one-day courses or multi-day courses, and they're directed to either sales training, helping to your store staff to be able to present jewelry in a more educated way and a more refined way. We know that personal contact with our customers is so important at the retail level, and that will always continue into the future. However, those customers are going online and they're educating themselves. So you can't not have the same knowledge as your customer who's walking in is going to start asking either what type of diamond is this, or talking about the GIA scales of grading, which of course we use at Independent Gem Labs. And so we want you to be as knowledgeable or more knowledgeable than your customer. So that's part of the educational initiative. The other part of the educational initiative is then letting the manufacturers know about the color and clarity scales and being able to then sell that and work that into their assortments, and not using some of the older terminology, which we know is still there. And we welcome, obviously, but it's the 21st century, so we all need to come up to today's standards. You see how much India has changed over the past decade since we originally opened, and you see how much more sophisticated the customer is. So you need to be as educated again as your customer, as your partner in your business. So yeah, it's a very exciting opportunity for us to be able to share our knowledge with the customer. I know that there are a lot of challenges around the world, and we see this in all the different elections and in the Brexit and what's going on in Europe. So we know that with every challenge, with every difficulty, I guess you could say, on the opposite side of that, there's an opportunity. So we know that if we really look at the future and try to see over the horizon, there are opportunities for the future and the jewelry business. And CVD lab-grown diamonds is one of those challenges. Though some manufacturers are, I should say, running away from it or sounding alarm bells, we know that other people are going to build brands around it and offer it as another portion of the jewelry showcase at a different price point, targeting again a different customer who's interested in that offering. And we have then larger diamonds that will be offered in a different way. So there's definitely going to be people who are going to look at diamond jewelry as obviously the beauty and rarity that's there. Every woman is always excited about having something exciting new to add to their jewelry wardrobe, and everyone of course needs some kind of certification so they're assured to what they're actually buying. Yes, thank you.